Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a review on the Canon PowerShot G7X. PowerShot G7X, and this is the bad boy right here. Canon G7X. I'll do a little spin. Okay, just to give you a comparison on how big this is or how small this is, I'll butt it up against my iPhone 6, and as you can see there, for height, and then side by side on how thick it is. It is quite thick. Okay, so just let you know that this review isn't a full specs review and isn't an in-depth review of the actual camera, and it's more a review on a vlogging camera. And I've done a bit of research on YouTube about what's the best vlogging camera, because as you can see I've started my channel and I needed to find a good camera to use, and you know what was good, and a lot of people are saying that this camera, Canon G7X, was really good for vlogging. I like this camera for more than a few reasons. One, it's nice and compact, it's very small, it can fit in your pocket. Another one is that it has this LED flip screen, so it's best for selfies, and typically I bought it because I'm doing these vlogs, and it's good for me, so when I go outside and start recording outside I can actually flip it and have a look. Another one is that it has this nice feature called time-lapse feature, and I think they call it star-lapse or something, and it helps you do time-lapse during the night and during the day, and the recording of it during the night is excellent. I'm actually really happy with the results with those ones. Another one is, oh yeah, it can really withstand the rain. So I actually, when I did a trip to Yangon for work, it started raining heavily at one of those days, and I didn't cover this when I was recording, so I was actually holding it like this, recording, and then going like this, recording, while it was getting wet. So I was actually really happy. So good job Canon on this, on the kind of waterproofing, water protection, water resistant that you have in here. I mean, this lens was out and the rain was pouring all on it. The only issue was that when it did rain, it went on the actual mic, and the mic is at the top. It covered the little mic holes, and when I was trying to speak to it, you couldn't really hear me. It was very fuzzy, it was very blurred. My voice was very, very blurred, but you can hear like the rain, so it wasn't that good in the sense. And you know, for a compact point and shoot camera, what do you expect? Without rain and just normal usage of recording yourself, I feel it's really good. It can hear you from all directions. The only issue is that when it's really loud outside or wherever you're recording, if you're recording in a crowd or you're recording in a noisy environment, I feel like you have to speak out. You have to really speak out, especially when there's wind as well, heavy wind. The wind can like gust through the actual mic, and it has this hissing noise. You know that noise. So I feel like you have to really speak loud to it. So you have to actually like talk to it like this way. I've been a rookie and always talking downwards, away from the mic, and you can't hear me, so you kind of have to always put your projected voice towards the mic, and of course it makes sense, right? Okay, so I bought this camera here in Singapore for around $700, I think, and it's a special edition one. It's a SG50, And what's different about this G7X special edition is just the rim, really. The rim and the SG50. And I think it was only like, they only made 500 of them here in Singapore. I bought this mainly for vlogging, and I actually don't really use this for the still function of it, like the still images. I know the images are pretty good, the quality is good, you can get some decent depth of field with it, but actually I don't really use it for that because I have a Canon Mark III for that, and I use it every single day, and I use it during the day and I used it during the night, and I gotta say I'm really impressed with it. Typically at night as well, when I'm recording at night, it kind of adjusts itself and it makes it brighter, and you know, it fixes up. I put it, it's an auto record, so the auto function of it bumps up the ISO and makes it good. It doesn't look too noisy. The noise isn't prominent, I guess. But the only issue I have with it, even during the day, is that the focus is good, but it's not as quick as what I want it to be. Because, like, for example, if I turn this on, I could be focusing on my hand, right? Like with this kind of distance. But then if I quickly flick it to myself, because you know, obviously as a vlogger, you know, you're gonna always record yourself. I feel sometimes it takes like 3 seconds to try adjust itself to focus on my face. I have to, you know, be conscious and think of what hand I'm gonna put it on. So I'm usually putting it on my right hand, putting in the strap here so it doesn't fall, and then getting ready to record. So if I press record now, it's like that, and I can flick like this. So I can just pan around, and then I can quickly go like this. So like I said, there comes to the focusing thing again. So I'm hitting focus here, and then as I pan to myself, it may be a delay, so I'll see if that's delayed. But like for example here, I'll focus on you, and then if I go here, it's out of focus, so now I have to kind of tap it, but it's like a delay. So I'd like it to be quicker. It'd be nice, like sometimes I'm recording and I'm talking away and it's not focused for like a good 5 seconds or so. Another thing I didn't really like about it is that when I first started using it, I felt like I needed a record button somewhere at the front. I don't know, either even on the side here or somewhere here, because I do use it with my left and my right hand, but I got used to using it with my right because I can flick it, and then here's the record button over here, the red button. So as I flick it and I pan it around, I can actually press record button. But if I end up using my left hand, it's a different story. I can't really press it here, so I have to go all the way here to press it. And how do I do that? I can't. So I have to use my right hand to record, then hold it like that. What happens if I have my other camera here to take still photos, or I'm holding something else, you know, like a mobile or something? I can't press record. I think there is a function to press the screen as a record button, but I haven't really figured out how to do that yet. But I don't know if I really want that, to be honest as well. Like, what if I want to autofocus on something? What do I use for autofocus? So I haven't really delved into the main specs and functions in here. I'm specifically just using it, picking it up, recording it, and going with the flow, you know. So there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed my review on the Canon G7X. Hopefully it was helpful for you. This is actually my first time I did a review on something, and I probably missed out, well, I know I missed out on a lot of things, but hopefully somebody out there I helped you out. And if it did help you out, please subscribe or just hit the like button, and that would be well appreciated. But anyway, it's just a review on what I felt about this camera, and to me, all in all, I'm very happy with it. Like, it withstand the rain in Yangon, which is really good. It records nice quality video, high definition video, and it does nice time lapse, which is really cool. What else? It's just very nice and compact. It's very good looking. It's a special edition SG version, red rim here, which is pretty cool. But all in all, I'm quite happy with it. It has this selfie thing, which I don't use a lot, like I said, but I mean, I do use it sometimes, but it's a good feature to have. And the audio is pretty good as well. Could be a bit better, but I don't know what they can do to make it better. I don't know, they're the engineers, figure it out. But all in all, I feel it's good. It's good. So if you're looking for a camera that that does some nice recording and some nice quality and is very compact, and typically looking for a selfie camera, this is the one to go for.